Alright guys, well, leaving the guy's house. Oh god. This is gonna be a sketchy ride home right here. This is yeah. I don't know how this is gonna ride. We have a 14-foot John boat that is light as a feather on extremely little wheels. And we got like 30-mile-an-hour wind right now. So this thing might just fly behind me like a kite. That's what it sounds like it's gonna do. Oh gosh, and I have to go on the highway. But yeah, I mean, we got her. She's hooked up. It's pretty much everything I expected it to be. Just a little beat up John boat. Whew. All right guys, we just got home. Just pulled in the driveway from purchasing the cheapest John boat I could find on Facebook Marketplace. Your boy's been searching. I'm always on Facebook Marketplace. I don't have the money to buy anything really until I find something as cheap as this thing. And also, this is something I've been wanting, you know, so I've been kind of on the lookout. And I was looking around and this one popped up and I was like, that could work. And I actually sat on it for like a week. It didn't sell. It actually dropped the price a little bit. I was like, all right, it's time to go. It's time to go. I went in, messaged him, sent him a low ball offer, and got him down as cheap as he possibly could. And I said, you know what? Let's do it. I took it. So here is the cheapest John boat I could find on Facebook Marketplace. Well, bam! Boom! There she is, the new rig. Got a trailer and everything. Besides the big boat, this is the first boat I've ever had. John boat, I guess. That came with a trailer. Y'all know, we got the SS Lizzie. She's sitting there. You just throw her in the bed of the truck. And it's a 14 by 3 foot aluminum John boat. I haven't really looked too closely at her. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I don't know if there's leaks or not. He said there wasn't, but y'all know. They say one thing, mean the other. There's the back. Oh yeah. I like it, bro. I really, really do. There's the trailer. The trailer's just a little teeny tiny thing. Apparently, he put new tires on it. I'm not for sure. In the listing, he said one of them had a slow leak. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to hide behind the wind. It's super windy out here. He said one of them had a slow leak, and then this morning when we were supposed to meet up, he said, man, I can't get this other one to hold air. So apparently he went and bought a new tire, probably a new to him tire. It looks like a used tire. But the tire he bought was actually smaller than the one that was already on there. So he called me and he was like, hey, I think it will work. It'll be a little lopsided, but it will probably ride. He didn't know what my plan was, and I planned on putting new tires on this thing anyways. So I told him to go ahead, buy 2 of the new ones, so that way they're the same size and I'll just pay for the other one. So apparently it has 2 new tires. I mean, they got air in them. They rode pretty well. But yeah. Here she is. It's got the little, I don't know how this thing's supposed to work. It doesn't really have a cranking handle. I'm not for sure how. I don't know the strat. I guess you just hook up a pair of pliers or something. And then this thing is pretty dented right here. It definitely needs a piece of wood right there. The plug's in the floor. I have never seen that before, so we'll see how bad that leaks. But yeah, that's the new rig. We got this on Facebook Marketplace, the cheapest one I could find with the new tire included. I paid a whopping $340 for this John boat. That's got to be the cheapest you can get them. Unless you go the SS Lizzie route and just get it for free. I don't think you're getting any cheaper than $340, which originally he had it listed for $650. There's no way I was paying $650 for it. And like I said, I slid in, load balled him. I was like, would you take 2? He said, nah, I could do 3, so that's what we agreed on. And oh yeah, it also came with a trolling motor. Ender Max, 55 pound. That's a bigger trolling motor than the trolling motor I already have. I don't know if it works. We'll have to hook it up. I got battery in the bed of the truck. But yeah, it came with the trolling motor, came with the boat and the trailer for $340. That's a hell of a deal to me. I mean, I literally couldn't pass up on it. Nobody knows about this. Anna doesn't know. Nobody. So we'll get her reaction to it. But yeah, we are going to build this thing out. We're gonna build a deck. We're basically gonna turn this John boat into a mini bass boat for as cheap as I possibly can do it. Like, I went ahead and bought new lights for the trailer. I bought new lights for the trailer. Those were 30 bucks. I have to go back and get a wiring harness kit. I thought it came with it. It doesn't. Oh yeah, and also I have to buy another trolling motor because like I said, we're turning this into a bass boat. So we're putting a deck on it. So I need a trolling motor with a foot pedal to mount up front so that way I can control it while I'm up there fishing. So that's like really the only other big expense we have. But other than that, you know, we'll have to get plywood, carpet glue, maybe some staples, maybe some other tools here and there. I'm sure some of y'all are probably wondering, JT, you have the SS Lizzie, you have the O Ranger, why do you need another boat? Well, the Ranger, listen, I love this boat. Y'all are gonna see a lot of this boat come this spring and summertime. We can only take this thing so many places. And the SS Lizzie, listen, I tried to take it out the other day. We got it out on the water, and I guess she wanted to be a submarine that day. There's leaks in this thing that I just can't figure out. I don't know where they're coming from, but like, it was taking on a lot of water. So I think it might be about time to retire the old SS Lizzie, at least for now. While we're building on this one, She's probably gonna sit here. She's done her time. She's done her time. This thing, we actually have a trailer so we can pull it wherever. And it's 14 foot, it's a little bit bigger. We're gonna be able to put a deck on it. And we're actually gonna be able to stand up and, you know, actually do some real fishing out of it. So the SS Lizzie, this was the pond hopper. That's what this thing is going to be, the ultimate pond hopping boat. So yeah, basically kind of just map out what we're gonna do to this. I don't think we're gonna paint it. Y'all know we kind of have a pattern going with the black boats. I kind of like it. And also it'd just be a lot of work to paint this thing again. So we're gonna leave it black and we're gonna deck it from here all the way to here. So this entire front half is gonna be deck. We're just gonna leave this open. And for the front deck, you know, I've seen a lot of people build these and they put like a little hatch right here so that way you can keep tackle and stuff. We're not doing all that. We're not gonna be storing tackle in this thing. This is basically gonna be grab what you want out of the big boat, throw it in here and go fishing. And also when you do that, all you're doing is weakening that piece of wood. So we're just gonna do a big old solid deck. Trolling motor is probably gonna come out right here. The entire build is gonna take me a few days because it's supposed to rain and snow and get real cold. So it might even take me like a week or two. So y'all just sit back, stay tuned. Let's turn the cheapest John boat I could find on Facebook Marketplace into the ultimate cheapest bass boat build. Let's get to it. Look at this. Bro. What do you think, Margaret? You see the new rig? Look at it, check it out. What do you think? You excited to go fishing? Huh? Come look. What do you think? You like it? Look at me, the new pond hopper, huh? Yeah, she's excited. All right, guys, just got out of Home Depot. This cost a total of $105. That's carpet, paint, wood for the trolling motor, wood for the deck. And then I had to get a new tape measure because I can't find mine. And then like a roller and stuff for the paint. So $105, not bad. That's gonna build pretty much everything we're gonna do to this boat. And yeah, we got the wood in the bed. We are ready to go. Boom, there we go. We got her in the garage. I didn't realize how big this thing was until I went to put it in the garage. Like, this thing's low-key massive. What do you think, Margaret? Huh? You excited? What do you think about that wood? It's good wood, huh? So first off, the big thing, we got 3/4 inch plywood. This isn't marine plywood or anything, just standard. It was like 25 bucks. And then we got a pressure treated 2x6. I got it 2x6 because that's what we're gonna use to mount the trolling motor onto the deck. And I didn't know how wide it was gonna be. I didn't know if I could use 2x4s. So I just went with a 2x6 to be safe. And then we got the area rug, the 6x8. It's just indoor outdoor rug. This is what we're gonna use to put on the deck itself. I think it's gonna look really, really good. I've seen some other guys on YouTube use it. Nice and soft, go barefoot if we want to, you know. Then in the bag, we got the 4-flat connector that goes to these right here. These are the trailer lights. And then in here, we got the carpet adhesive. We got a little paint roller. We got the Rust-Oleum protective enamel oil-based paint. What do you want to see? It's paint. So heck yeah. This is what we're going to put on the deck to like semi-waterproof it. It's not going to last forever, but if I can get 2-3 seasons out of this thing, that will be a dub in my book. So yeah, first things first, I think I want to start by running the trailer lights just to see how well they're going to fit. This is the bracket they're supposed to mount onto. I don't know if y'all can tell, but that's a little crooked. So we might have to try to hammer that back in place. Let's check this other one, see what this one's looking like. It's a... Oh yeah, that one's solid. Yeah, that one's straight as an arrow. We can just smack her right on. Good lord. Now, I should probably make a disclaimer. Definitely not a professional, so yeah. There we go. Not too shabby. I mean, that's a good looking light though. This is even gonna work. Like a glove. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's crooked. I might be able to beat this one a little bit straighter, but I I mean, that looks like a tail light to me. Let's go. Okay, so like I said, not a professional at all. Never done any type of trailer wiring. I got the wrong connector piece. This thing, I need a 4 to a 4. I seen it in the store. I grabbed this one. I thought this was the one I needed. I didn't know this one had like the female end. I thought it was just wire. And I got to get one that has like a male end and a female end on it. Okay, I got the wire ran all the way under there and to the sides that they need to go. Once I get everything hooked up and I know it's gonna work, then I'll go back through and clean it up and make sure none of it's sagging down or anything like that. Also, I don't own a ratchet. I don't know where it went, so we're gonna have to use wrenches for everything. Preferably the right size wrench. Step number 1, take the light you just put on off. It's probably gonna be a lot easier to do it with it in my hands and not having to bend over and work in this little tiny spot. So, yeah. You think I was getting paid by the hour or something, the way I'm doing this. All right, guys, so I was kind of just looking around trying to get the picture for this deck in my head. Pause, that sentence was a little close. But I was looking around and I was looking up front here and I noticed we have this big old bolt and these 2 bolts right here. That big one definitely has to stay, and I think these 2 smaller ones are gonna have to stay too, because they're just, I'm not for sure what they're for, but they're there. I just don't really want to take them out. But for the deck, I don't know how it's gonna sit now. Probably just gonna have to measure up to it and have this gap, which that's kind of gonna suck, unless we cut a couple boards, boom, boom, to set right there to keep it above this but below this. That might be what we have to do. But to get it started, what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw this piece of plywood up on top of this, kind of get it lined up to where I want it, make sure it's straight, and then I'm gonna take a pencil and kind of go underneath here and make an outline on the plywood of the boat. Now if I wanted to do this the smart way, I would take like a big old piece of cardboard, set it on there, outline it on that, and then make like a rough template. But 1, that's gonna be way too much work because I don't have a box that big, so I'm gonna have to tape a bunch of little ones together. And 2, I feel like that will make it too easy. We gotta take the risk, okay? You know, this is just a $30 piece of plywood. So we're just gonna do it. I'm gonna make the outline and then I'm gonna measure this and then like measure in from there and then cut that. It's risky, it definitely is, but hey, we're gonna do it. Let's get to it. Oh, and by the way, I know I said I'm not a professional, but I'm using one of these pencils. Basically certified. I think I should put blocks behind these tires. Probably, right? Yeah, probably. Oh, gotcha. I hope it's wide enough down there. Cheese and rice. I don't know if it's gonna be. You know what? I think it's gonna fit perfect though. Wow, okay. So I definitely didn't think this was gonna happen. Apparently this boat is wider than 4 foot here. I mean, I think that's gonna be the perfect width for it, but now it's just gonna be awkward trying to get it straight. So that way I can run my pencil down here. Which I guess it makes sense though, because the boat's a 14 foot by 36 inches wide. I'm pretty sure that's from the floor and not from like the top of the actual boat. So yeah, that's just a little thing. It's just gonna make it a little bit weirder, a little more sketchy for me. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, this makes it so weird. Maggie, I'm stressed, bub. I'm stressed out. What have you been eating? Ooh. I'm stressed. You ready? You gonna run the pencil? No? Okay. You ready to get to cutting, bub? Huh? You ready to get to cutting? You ready to cut this out? Now we're gonna do it. I heard the old jigsaw blade on the side of the aluminum is good for it. It helps it float. there we go. Good enough. All right, guys, after like, I don't know, 45 minutes of cutting, definitely regretting not just taking the time to piece together some cardboard and doing the cutout. That would have been a lot easier. But, you know, I had to make it hard on myself. But after all that, we finally got her in there. Hey, it's looking like a deck to me. Let's go. Now, it's not like all the way in there, but it's not going to be anyways because we're going to put blocks underneath this. So I think it's going to fit. You know, we can still touch it up a little bit. This side, I absolutely butchered. I mean, it was rough. It looks better now, but before it was bad because I was trying to do it on that side and use my left hand to cut. I'm right-handed and I was tearing it up. It looks like a deck to me. It's gonna work. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna measure it out and cut a couple blocks to the length that I want it. I think I'm gonna just line it up with like one of these lines right here. Like this is pretty much right here. It's pretty much sitting on the line. I think I'm just gonna line it up back here to that. But yeah, it's slowly but surely coming together. So I'm trying to just lock in and try to get it done right. Well, as right as it can be. I took some plywood and just cut it, and we're just gonna stack it on top of each other in 4s. I think that's gonna get it about where I want. I might end up just doing 3 though. Boom, there we go. It's basically semi-level all the way across. It came right up. I mean, we're right up against these screws. So yeah, I mean, it looks like a deck. What do you think, Margaret? You want to test it out? Here, come here. What do you think? Looks like a deck, huh? Oh gosh, this thing wobble. What do you think? Think we can catch a fish off of it? Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, come on. Yep. Hey, it's Maggie approved, that's all we need. Maggie. All right, guys, so we got the piece of plywood cut to the shape of the deck. It fits, kinda. So now we have to attempt to seal it, and that is by painting it with Rust-Oleum oil-based paint. I've seen a couple videos of guys doing it. They say it works pretty well. You know, it's definitely not like a forever type thing. But you know, if it gets me a couple years, I'll be fine with it. So yeah, I got a little roller. We're literally just gonna roll this thing on. We're gonna do both sides in the edges, probably 2 or 3 coats, and let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow we can put the carpet on it. But yeah, everything is slowly coming together. It looks like an absolute tornado came through here, and it's just, it's a wreck, it's a mess. But yeah, here we go, baby. Let's get to painting. Boom, there we go. She's green. I realized about halfway through that I still had a big paintbrush. That way I didn't have to use that little one, guys. If you're gonna do this, just get a bit regular sized one. Yeah, there we go. That's the first coat. Like I said, we're probably gonna do like 2 or 3. So yeah, my girlfriend should be getting here anytime soon. So yeah, it should be pretty interesting to get her reaction and see what she thinks about it. All right, guys, I just got done wiring up this whole connector thing for the trailer lights. I think we're good to go. So I'm gonna open this door, I back the truck up, and we're gonna plug it in for the first time, and we're gonna see if it works. So I'm gonna set y'all right down here. And nothing. There she is. Let's go. That was kind of difficult. Completely forgot you were supposed to ground wire. So I didn't have the actual ground wire like mounted to the frame. And also, these have to be touching the frame because that's how these are grounded too. See, like this one's on. This one is not because it's not touching the frame on those screws. But as soon as we touch the frame to it, bada boom. That was kind of complicated. That really was. I've never done, like I said, I've never done any type of wiring like this. I just took a break, went inside, watched a quick little video. YouTube tells you everything you need to know, I'm telling you. And we got brake lights, baby. Let's go. They look good too. Now I can actually go through and tape all of the connections, make sure everything's nice and good. Hey guys, currently underneath the boat. I'm trying to hide these wires to the trailer lights a little bit, but I'm running the wire up against the frame and then just zip tying it. I know it's probably not the best way to do it, but I don't think it's gonna be terrible. It looks pretty good. They're pretty hidden, and I think they're gonna be safe. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work and get up off this cold concrete. It's chilly. It is chilly out here.
Why do you have a camera in your hand?
Hello.
Why are your hands green? I have several questions.
I got a surprise.
Okay. I'm nervous.
It's another boat. Go look. Look at that.
Why?
Maggie likes it.
Are you retiring the SS Lizzie now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You like it?
It's long.
Yeah, it's 14 foot.
It's large.
Yeah.
Maggie loves it.
Oh yeah, she's ready to go. Guess how much it was?
$200.
Close.
150?
No.
Higher?
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. $300 and then $40 for a new tire. And then I spent $100 on wood and carpet and stuff. Maggie likes it.
I knew something was up when you met me at the door with the camera.
I put trailer lights on.
I've seen that. Okay, so that's why you had that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, been planning.
I seen the trailer lights in the truck yesterday, and I was like, well, that's stupid. I don't know why I bought those. We don't even have a trailer for those to go on.
Yep.
Duh.
Yep.
Maggie's really excited. She said, put me in. Let's go. I
ready to go
love
fishing?
Take me fishing. That's why your hands are green.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've washed them like 6 times. It's not coming
Nope.
off. Got another boat. But the guy I bought it from, when I pulled up and like was talking to him, he had a dead coyote on the side of his building. I was like, he said, yeah, I shot that. I'm like,
Okay.
oh.
All right.
Yeah, that's the plug. It's in the floor.
Oh.
What sense does that make?
None, because you would think it would need to be like
Yeah.
up here.
I'm kind of excited to see how much it leaks. Like,
Well.
especially with that right there, like.
You're going by yourself. So this is my Valentine's Day present, is that what I'm hearing?
Probably.
Wow.
Here we go, guys. Start of day number 2. Winter's here for some reason. It's like winter in Kentucky's like in an argument, and winter just keeps coming back, storming through the door saying, hey, and one more thing. Cause it's like 60 all week, and then the one day I need to do something, it turns to like 20 degrees. I don't know. Deck is dry, baby. Let's go. Once we get back, we can actually put some glue on this thing and get some carpet on it. I'm excited, but first, I need to clean this bad boy out because we're gonna take it to the car wash and give her a nice bath. Get her nice and shined up, all right? Cause we got mud, mouse poop, all kinds of just randomness in here. We need to get a nice clean slate before we start adding the deck and stuff into it. And also we get to test out our trailer lights, see how well they work. So yeah, let's get her hooked up. Let's get to it. She cleaned up pretty well. And I'd say there ain't no holes back here. Dang, son. There's about 2 inches of water back here. Plugs doing plug things. Oh yeah. Sometimes you gotta treat the $300 boats like they're $80,000 skaters, you feel me? Alright guys, now we're gonna use the indoor-outdoor carpet adhesive. We're just gonna spread it on top of it. I don't know really how thick to do it. We're just gonna kind of just wing it, I guess. And if you can't tell, I didn't get one of those spreader things. So I just found this random attachment that goes to my old shop vac. I mean, it's working. Like I said, we're trying to do this as cheap as possible. And that thing was like $7. Alright, I couldn't get myself to do it. Boom. Boom. Got her down on the carpet. I think doing that, putting it on the carpet, had me more nervous than cutting the actual wood. Alright guys, here we go. Moment of truth. Flip this bad boy over. Oh. I can pick it up. Shoot. That looks like a boat deck to me. Dang, son. Take the old Crocs off. Oh. Well, that ain't gonna do nothing, JT. Shoot. Oh, God, yeah. Just like that. Big one. Trolling motor right here. Working the foot pedal. Oh, there's one. Wham! Oh God, I'm impressed. As long as it fits, I'm impressed. I don't think I told y'all yet, but I'm also going to be putting like a 2x4 right in the middle underneath as support for the middle, because there's nothing that it's going to be sitting on. This turned out so much better than I was expecting. But now for the real test. Will it fit in the John boat? I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I'm going to get the blocks that we're going to be setting it on. We're going to set them down on top, and we're going to see if she fits. Oh, gosh. Cross your fingers. All right, y'all. Here we go. Yeah, this thing is not light. Ooh, this is going to look so good. Please fit. Please fit. Okay. Here we go. Like a glove. Ooh. Boys, she's in there. Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Dude. That looks sick. That looks sick. Do I dare stand on it? What y'all think? I might try it. I haven't been in the boat yet. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to mess it up. Because it also doesn't have the middle support. Dude, we got a freaking deck. And it's so smooth and soft. Let's go. It fits perfect. There's gaps, of course. I didn't cut it straight at all. Bro, this looks so good too. The gray with the black. See, some of y'all thought it wasn't gonna happen, didn't you? Yeah, y'all didn't trust the process. I admit, it was looking a little rough there at the beginning. It looks like a boat deck to me. Let's go. I mean, dude, that looks so good. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. I really, really like that. Bro, it's so big. This deck is huge. This front deck is bigger than the front deck on my big boat. But all right, guys, I think that is going to do it for episode 1 of building the cheapest John boat I could find on Facebook Marketplace. I plan on doing this in just like one big video, but I still haven't found a trolling motor for it. I also think I'm gonna order a Kelly Bates decal for the side. Listen, we got big things coming. This episode, we got the trailer lights ran and wired correctly, I hope. We got her cleaned out. We got the deck built. She is looking solid. Next episode, we're hopefully going to be installing a trolling motor, maybe some decals. I'm thinking about maybe even doing a floor, kind of like the deck, a carpeted floor, just because that just doesn't look nice. I'm going to be up here maybe barefoot or with socks or something, and then I'm going to have to step down into that nastiness. Yeah, no. So I think we might run, get some more wood, do a floor, maybe even do like the whole thing, just carpet the whole thing out. So yeah, if y'all want to see me finish this cheap John boat build, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and stay tuned to episode number 2. Hopefully episode number 2, we're going to be actually taking it out for the first time on its maiden voyage. That'll be really exciting. Maybe in episode 2, we're even catching some fish out of this thing. Who knows? So yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. It's JT, and I'm out. Peace.